A lot of the principles that we're going to teach in this workshop don't necessarily have to apply to teaching. They don't necessarily have to apply to acting. They don't necessarily have to apply to performing. It's not really about that. It's almost like we're doing this to become more aware and mindful of who we are and how we operate and how we interact and how we connect. And that really feeds into the whole gamut of life. So this isn't really just about yoga. This really isn't just about movement. This really isn't just about your voice or you being in front of people. This is a getting to know you of yourself. And I think once we really know who we are, we trust ourselves more, and we act from a more empowered place. And when we're more empowered, we're more apt to love and work from those places instead of holding back and staying back and being limited and doubting ourselves all the time because we've lost touch with ourselves. So in essence, this is like a way to get in touch with yourself and all the parts of yourself, the serious parts, the funny parts, the ridiculous parts, the weird parts, the dark parts, the shadows, everything, because it's all beautiful.
So even if you're not ever planning on being a yoga teacher, the most useful aspect of this workshop for the general public will be how can you be expressive, honest, and in the moment when put in a situation that generally would make someone want to freeze up, lose their voice, miss the connection with their audience, with their loved one, with a boss. So if you have ever experienced stage fright, if you've ever experienced the woes of forgetting what you're talking about, or if you've ever sat back in a conversation with your friends, this is a workshop for you, because we will be going in depth to the very small to the very big on how you can be trustful. You can trust yourself way more than you've ever thought you could. And a lot of it just comes from experience, from realizing that we're all going through this together. And when you see that everyone is having the same empathetic kind of connection with the room, with yourself, you realize that you're no longer alone in it. And with that connection, then it breeds confidence and courage. It feels good.